Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Alex, the greatest channel in the world. Forgot what I was gonna say next. What should I say?
You're cooking a chicken, Alex.
Yes. Are we still recording?
Yes.
Today we will be cooking rotisserie chicken in the oven without the rotisserie cooking effect. It would just be cooked in the oven. Let's get started. Alright, good. Now bring it in.
Oh.
So we can, right here. Right there. Are you on that bowl? Start. So, this chicken right here, 13-pound chicken. Cooked it ourselves. Or processed it ourselves. We didn't cook it yet. It's a 13-pound chicken though. Grew up on our farm. It was once a humble bird. Now, it is meat to be eaten.
Looks good.
It is.
Got good size.
Yes. It's fat.
It's really fat. Alright.
So, first, we need to season it. So, first step is to get some oil or melted butter.
Okay.
Which either one. And you're just gonna take some.
Wait.
Yes, sir. So, first step is the seasoning. We're gonna start with some melted butter. I just melted one stick over here. And we're gonna put it on the chicken. That way the seasoning stick to it properly. And like, yeah. So, you can take a little spoon. Preferably I would have a brush, but don't have one of those, so.
I think we do have some brushes.
No, it broke.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna take some of this. Spread some of this on there. Now, you really want to get it nice and buttered for the seasoning.
Are you gonna flip the chicken over?
Yeah, we'll get to that. You gotta butter this thing. Stop
I
distracting me.
like chicken. Aiden, do you like chicken? Do you like chicken, buddy?
I thought this was Cooking with Alex, not Surveys with Alex. No. That's what happens. Butter up the chicken. And make sure it's nice and buttery. The buttered the chicken, tasty. And flip the good old 13-pound chicken over. Yum.
It's a fat chicken. What about its skin?
That's good. It'll become crispy and delicious.
Well, you always put some stuff inside the chicken too, don't you?
Stop distracting me during my video. Now that we buttered the outside of the chicken, we're going to take 2 sticks of butter and put them inside the chicken.
Oh.
That way, it's kind of like basting the inside, but not basting the inside. It'll melt while it's in the oven and make it nice and juicy on the inside. And
Got it.
buttery.
So where you stuff them inside there?
Yes, sir.
Is that the rear end of the chicken?
Yeah. See, I've always wanted to make chicken and like stuff it with like chorizo or something. I feel like it'd be really good. But for now, just butter. This will make the chicken nice and buttier. Buttery. That's the word. So you take your butter and butter the chicken. Nice and buttery. Just like that. Now. Alright. So, now, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. And we'll get to the seasoning. Always want.
Big fat chicken.
So, are you playing the video?
Yeah.
Pause the video. I don't want to hear you. It's Cooking with Alex. Not cooking with his father and Alex. It's Cooking with Alex. Only I should be talking. Like, literally, I was going to stuff the chicken with the thing and you're like, are you going to put butter inside? Is this on video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in there.
My viewers want to know the nonsense that goes on. Alright.
Throw your trash away, please.
Alright. Time for seasoning.
Okay.
So, this is...
What is that?
Stop talking. This is my rotisserie chicken seasoning. First, we have seasoned salt. We have about 1.5 tablespoons of that. I decided to go with seasoned salt. That way it already has some flavor. You know, rather than just using regular salt, which just is salty. This one is like seasoned salty. Wise words. In here, I have 1 tablespoon of onion powder and 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Add the seasoned salt in the bowl. I ran out of cute little bowls, that's why they were already in there, you know? Then, in here I have 2 tablespoons of paprika and 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And you can put more chili powder or more of the different seasonings based on how you like it. Add that in there. 1 teaspoon of thyme. And 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. It was a trouble getting this pepper because I realized we didn't have already ground pepper. So I had to use a pepper grinder and grind the pepper. That's hard. Now, take a little spoon and spoon it. Like so. And integrate the seasoning until it's integrated.
Integrate the seasoning until it's integrated.
Why are you talking?
I'm just asking.
We're talking. You're the cameraman. Cameramen don't talk. My viewers, my millions of viewers don't want to hear your voice.
I feel like you should ask them.
He's about to flip me off behind the camera. And that's gonna be on video too. Not very appropriate.
If you put it in.
Not very appropriate.
You're flipping the bird, get it? The chicken.
Quiet, cameraman. Now,
Oh, funny.
Okay.
flipping the bird.
He just flipped the bird over.
Alright, is the video still on?
Yes.
You better cut all this nonsense. I want my video to be good. I don't want my viewers to stop watching because of you.
Okay.
Now, seasoning is integrated. Looks lovely, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we take the bird
Mm-hmm.
and we put seasoning on the bird.
Okay.
Like so. Take some seasoning and dust it on the bird. Nicely.
And on the floor.
Make sure to spill on your counter and the floor. Love the talking in my video. That's not me. My favorite part. Rub and pat. Don't rub too much because all the seasonings will come off. Just pat the bird. Like so. Now, let's flip this bird over. It's all buttery and hard to flip over.
He's flipping the bird. Don't you think you should use a bigger tray?
No. Aren't you the cameraman?
I'm just asking.
Oh wait.
I'm
Am
the
I the
voice.
cameraman?
I'm the voice of the viewers watching. So like when they like watch this and like, man, we should use a bigger tray without spilling and making a mess in the kitchen.
Wait.
Then-
Wait, am I the cameraman? No, you're the cameraman. I'm the cook. That's why I cook the camera. Otherwise, I'll camera myself.
Oh, it's a mess.
I literally told them to make sure to spill on the counters. It's appropriate to do so.
What about inside the bird?
We're getting there.
Yep.
I told you to not talk while I'm filming. While I'm Yep. Now we're gonna take your seasonings and just dump them inside there. Make sure it goes inside the chicken.
Why didn't you just first put some in the rear and then put butter inside?
Why are you arguing?
I'm just
Telling me
asking.
how to make chicken.
I'm just asking.
Alright, now we got your seasonings in the bird. Bird's nicely seasoned. Forgot to say it. Preheat your oven to 300. Preheat it. Make sure you do that. Wash my hands.
Look at
That
the
is
mess.
a beautiful bird.
Mess everywhere.
Now,
All right, beautiful bird.
we got a beautiful bird.
Okay.
We're going to take it. Place it on our tray. So. Now, got a nice, beautiful tray of bird.
Sure is a pretty.
Alright, so I have here some chicken broth. You can use chicken stock, whatever. And I'm just going to pour some in the pan to add flavor and help the cooking. Yeah, want a nice rotisserie chicken flavor on your chicken. You know. Beautiful broth on the bud. Okay, that should do it. Now, opens up the oven.
You want to cut those wings in?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Okay. Make sure to tuck the wings in, that way they don't burn. Now, take your 13-pound chicken. Here, place it in the oven. And cook. And baste it every 30 minutes.
Cook for how long?
This one, so for like a 4 or 5 pound chicken, you cook for like 3 hours. But since this one's 13 pound, I'm just gonna wait till it's cooked. And you know it's cooked when it's 165 degrees internal temperature.
So do you need a thermometer?
Yeah, you can use one of those. Or if you're me, you just use a thermometer.
You could get salmonella and then die.
Yeah. I have plenty of thermometers. I'm a chef after all.
Okay. And then you're gonna clean up my kitchen counters?
No. That's what the cleaners are for. You being the cameraman can clean.
Got it. Well, we will return the video when we check and baste.
To pass the time, you can just do some dances.
Alright. Awkward. Alright, what are we doing?
It's a circus.
It gets weird.
Alright, now we baste. It's been in there for 30 minutes. Only 30. Not even 5 hours yet.
I'm poking my belly.
Now to baste. Hot. First.
Ooh, that looks pretty good.
It is. You know, this top rack's getting on my nerves. I'm gonna take it out. Back off. Back off, unless you want to get burned. This rack. Alright, now. We're gonna take.
Pull the rack out a little bit.
Chicken out.
Oh, okay.
Bring it
What's
up
the
here.
plastic spoon?
Now, we're gonna baste it to keep it nice and juicy. You know?
Sure.
Yeah. Hope you're on a smaller spoon. It's all good. Take some. Put on top. So, now that we've basted the chicken with this here basting spoon, let's throw it back in the oven for another 30 minutes. Until we baste it again. And you just baste it every 30 minutes and for how long it should cook. So
You can check the temperature on it.
there's no need to yet. After 5 hours, I'll check the temperature.
Do you know how much per pound it is?
Yeah, it's about, I think, 1 hour for every 2 pounds. Yeah.
So 13 pounds chicken will be cooking for 7 hours? 6.5 hours?
That's why I said we'll put it in for 5 hours first.
Okay.
Yes, essentially. So, at 1 in the morning, we'll get back to you guys with this here cooked chicken.
So this is why you plan and cook chicken like
It wasn't my idea to cook it at this time of day.
in the afternoon?
We were gone all day, man. Back in the oven for another 30 minutes, which then I'll baste it again. Alright guys, so we have our plum juicy chicken. This is the 3rd time I'm basting it. And I'm just going to poke a few holes with a fork and watch the juices just flow out. Look at that. Right? That means it's really juicy. It's because of the butter that we put inside on. It's juicy.
Making a mess?
Yeah.
That's why we're poking it?
Yeah.
Why is it important to poke right now?
It'll help it'll help make the whole thing plumper, and like when we baste it, it'll go into the holes and just help make it plumper. I mean, tastier.
Why didn't you do that before you started to do the chicken?
Huh? Don't question me.
Oh, okay.
And right now the skin's getting real crispy, which is what you want. You want a nice crispy skin, but the
Okay.
inside to be nice and soft. So, and you know your chicken's cooked when it's 165 internal temperature.
So let's check the temperature right now?
You want me? You want to check the temperature?
Yeah. Let's check it.
Thermometer. And I have to. So, since we have enough time, I'll show you guys how to calibrate a thermometer. I have my digital one, but it's more fun to use this one, so we'll use this one. To calibrate a thermometer, there's 2 points, 2 methods. One's called the ice point, one's called the boiling point. I'm gonna use ice point since it's easier to do, since for the boiling point you literally have to boil water. I do not have time to be boiling water right now. So, I get a nice chunk of ice, like so, in your cup. It's right there in my head. Perfect. Alright, so now, you're gonna let that get all chilled up, and you're gonna spill it all over the counter. Essential. Now, you're gonna take your thermometer, which is not calibrated. As you can see, it says 90 degrees, and I can assure you it is not 90 degrees in here. So, that's one thing about using these, and you're gonna stick it in there till it reaches 0 degrees. And once it's at 0 degrees, your thermometer is calibrated, and you're gonna thing, and you know it's calibrated, because now, so wherever it stops, take you though. You even have this little thing to find it. Isn't that so cool? That's in there. Alright, back. I'm gonna go do my digital one too.
What?
It doesn't appear to be moving.
It'll move. Maybe it's broken.
I did it in the car and it worked. And it didn't like instantly.
So, then, there's this little part right there, and you're going to twist it off that once it's reached where it won't move anymore. So right now, it's at 40, and it thinks 40 is 0 degrees, which means it's not calibrated.
How long do you keep it in here?
You can keep it in here, I forget how long, I think it's like 5 minutes. But,
Not been 5 minutes yet.
yeah, but once it settles, it wasn't moving anymore. So then, you gotta twist this thing the wrong way. And we're gonna set it to 0 once again. Now your thermometer is calibrated back at 0. So now it reads
0 degrees C or 0 degrees Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit. These are Fahrenheit. They don't read Celsius.
Wait, hang on. 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the freezing point. So what do you want to calibrate it to?
I meant 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You guys don't listen.
Okay.
I'm a trained professional.
0 degrees Celsius is freezing point, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I accidentally did the wrong one. Because, you know, we all make mistakes, even professional chefs. Sometimes. So let's set it back to 32. So,
Do you know what 32 is?
you know where your face is? She's trying to hit me. Assault.
So your chicken's just gonna sit out there until you get done with all this calibration?
32. Now. And you always stick it in the juiciest part of the meat. Thickest part. So right here, I believe, is the thickest part. This is right there. So.
5.
Put it in there. See what it reads. It should read 165 when it is fully cooked. It does not read 165. It is not fully cooked. Yep, it's at 120. So you know your chicken is not fully cooked internally. So you do this that way you don't have to like cut it open. Some people cut open the meat and ruin it, but like if you're professionally serving this, you can't just cut the chicken open and then serve it.
Why wouldn't you cut it open and make it cook faster?
Huh? No, you can, but if you're cooking rotisserie chicken like this, or like say you're cooking like a fillet or something, you have a specific cut of meat, you can't just cut the meat in half. No one wants half a burger on their burger. Like, you keep the burger whole, and you can check it with a thermometer to make sure it's cooked.
So do you want to cut it or you want to poke it somewhere?
Huh? It's fine. It'll cook. But the skin's getting kind of crispy, which is what you want, but the reason you baste is that it also doesn't get too crispy.
Got it.
You know? So you can just pour a little bit of this
Butter.
and broth and stuff, and this will help it get...
You finished poking it? You want to
Yeah.
poke it somewhere?
I poked it a bunch before
Okay.
we did it, but I'll show you. Just poke it like that, so that way the juices can flow nice and evenly. It's the rump. So some of the seasonings fell off when we were basting, but that's okay. I could have seasoned a little bit more. That's okay. It'll still taste good. Plus, and then I was thinking, after this video, I can use the leftovers once it's made, and maybe tomorrow I'll make a video on how to cook quesadillas, chicken quesadillas.
Alright.
So I'm craving some chicken quesadillas.
Got it.
You know? Okay. Just poke some holes in there. Give it nice. This is a big bird. One of the biggest birds I've ever cooked.
Because it's our homegrown processed birds.
Yeah. Well, you know. Yep. Baste it. Let the juices flow in those little holes that you made. And yeah.
Put it in the oven now?
Yep. I'm gonna put it back in the oven for another 30 minutes. I think it's been 2 hours, so.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll see you in 30 minutes. Oh man, that looks pretty good.
Yes, sir. It's starting to get that nice browning on top. The skin's crispening. Ooh. You poked it. You see? A little bit of juice trickling off. That means the butter inside there and the basting is helping keep it nice and juicy. And you should be able to poke your fork in it. It should feel kind of tender inside.
It looks good.
You think we should temp it again?
I think you should temp it, yep.
So it says it's about 80 degrees on here. I believe that.
Okay.
It's pretty hot in here, so stick it back in this part.
As long as you didn't turn that thing.
No, it didn't turn. We're getting there. Almost 165. 150.
Yeah, but then how do we know
Hmm?
the inside if everything is like...
You gotta try different points. Usually it won't see.
Don't you calibrate every single time?
No. Once you calibrate, it should be good until the next time you use it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Not yet 165 yet, but it will be.
That's a big chicken.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
So I'll baste it a little bit more. Use it back on. It's getting nice and brown and crispy. I love a good rotisserie chicken. And you can like And the good thing about them is like they're big, and you can like just use them for anything, you know. Like say you want to make a soup, just throw some leftover chicken in there. So you just want to eat some cold chicken. Eat some cold chicken. Yeah.
That looks good.
Baste it a little bit more. We're gonna baste it a little bit more. Make sure it's nice and coated in there. Baste it, make sure. I want to get all the little parts too, because those will get dry otherwise. You don't want a dry chicken. No siree. I'm getting tired. It's already 10 o'clock. By the time this chicken's done, it's gonna be like 1 in the morning.
I thought you'd done at 165.
Huh? Well, yeah, when it's 165. But reasonably, it'd be done at about like 12, 1 in the morning. I have school tomorrow. Can't deal with this late night cooking. You know?
Alright. Throw it back in there.
Yep. I'll put it back in for another hour. So, originally when you start out for like the first 2 hours, I would baste it every 30 minutes. And then after 2 hours, if you have a large chicken like this, after 2 hours your chicken should be done if you're using like normal rotisserie like chicken that you buy at the store. But if you have a big chicken like this, I would just baste it every 1 hour after that. Because, you know.
That's a turkey.
It's chicken. It looks like a turkey.
When you feed your chickens well. And you do a good job.
Yeah, I always do that. Hey guys, we're back with our chicken. Now 11 o'clock at night. We're down to check on chicken.
So what is the when should you start your chicken for a big chicken? You should plan, right?
No, I would start in the morning or the afternoon. That way, especially if you have school in the morning. Not a good idea to go to bed late.
Okay.
You know, not enough sleep, you know, malfunctioning in the brain, death.
Mm.
That chicken's looking good. It smells good too.
It smells fantastic.
Oh.
Be careful, there's a lot of juice in there. You can burn yourself. Oop. Nearly tilted it over.
Oh, it looks so good. Oh, nice and crispy skin. It's gonna be good chicken. Meat's nice and tender though. Skin.
Okay, let's, why don't you temperature test
I'll
it?
temp it and then maybe cut a slice off and see if it's ready.
We'll see.
Almost. It's about 160. Let's try a different spot. Usually you want to try a few spots. Some spots will be more cooked than others. See, that spot's 165.
That's 170.
Yeah, but you need to go in a new.
That's 170.
You need to go in a new location because that's the same spot you've like been digging.
Let me try here. Yeah, it's 170. Let's cut it off, baby.
It's dropping. It's dropping.
It's because it's cooling, right? It's about 165. 160.
No.
Shh, quiet. It's not 165.
Okay, it's dropping. I think you should cook a little bit more. Cook it right in the middle here.
This is where the bone is.
There we go.
Yeah,
needs
it's
to
about
cook
160.
It's actually a little bit lower than that, so it's dropping a little bit more. So you need to cook it a little bit more, but that looks pretty good.
It's almost ready. Maybe
Almost
like
ready.
another hour. Maybe another hour will do it.
I think it's 5 degrees or something, or like 0.5 degrees every minute or something like that. I can't remember there. All right, we'll put it in there.
And sleep.
Little time around and then go shower and stuff and then come back to the chicken.
You can check it. I'll sleep.
Your chicken? Just cooking with Alex, it seems.
Cooking with my
Not
mom.
cooking with Alex's dad.
Mm.
Or Alex cooking with dad. How's that? That's a better name for the show. Cooking with Alex and Alex's dad.
No, just cooking with Alex and his dad.
Chicken.
Alright, come on. Let's go. Put it back in, bud.
Death.
You just
No, it's blood.
Really?
stab it with more forkiness.
Leave.
Alright, let's put it for a little bit more.
It does smell really good and look really good.
I'm excited to eat it.
It's making me hungry. It's 12 o'clock at night. That's never a
Mm.
good thing. You know?
Mm. Be careful if there's a lot of juices in there. Did you need to base it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you've got to base it then.
Let's base this real quick. Stab it a few times. This is a really good chicken. Let's base it a little bit. I don't know why tinfoil, but tinfoil is just weird. Like, if you touch it, it's not hot at all.
You're spilling juice everywhere, Alex.
You know what I'm saying though? Tinfoil is never hot. Why is like all the metal gets hot? I don't understand why.
How would you touch it as you take it out of the oven?
I do. That's how I take the pizza out. When I bake the pizza, I put it on the tinfoil and I literally take it out with my bare hands. Because it's not hot at all. I don't understand why. Tinfoil is just never hot. What's this little thing?
It's the tail.
It's crunchy. Base it probably. That's looking so good. Next time I'm gonna make like a kind of like a glaze, like a sweet spicy glaze maybe. On top, make like a glazed rotisserie. Pretty good. Alrighty, should be good. Put this bad boy back in for an hour. Sleep.
Look at the chicken, Age. Come here, look at the big chicken. No, the chicken right here.
Hold it. The ginormous
This is
chicken.
the chicken. It's a big chicken.
Good, nice job, Alex.
No, it's hot.
It's been in the oven.
Also, it's 13
Cooking.
pounds. About your weight.
Alex is cooking.
Alex is cooking the chicken.
He's gonna put it on YouTube to show other people how to cook.
A 13-pound chicken. And make a big mess in the kitchen.
That's a thermometer.
What?
Yeah.
Well, we don't cut our hair with a thermometer. Okay. Alex is gonna put the chicken back. We need to back up. It's hot. You may watch. Be careful of the juice, sir. All right. Cooking with that.